Shout out to Jim Jones, Vampire Life, off of Vampire Life 2, The Feast, The Last Supper. Check it out right now.
You fly to get through the night.
So you start off at 16, you run into an associate that happens to know some of the most phenomenal producers of our lifetime. Hitmen reach out to you, you do a little work with them, you wind up somehow, this is fast forward. You wind up in the same studio as Hov and Puff, American Gangster studio session, you will go back to school, you come back, you're working with Jim Jones. Who was your manager?
Raheem the Dream.
There we have it. And that's the real story. I don't know too many producers that get that many opportunities.
Just say hi. You just say hi. I'm here, man. This dude was working before me, and I saw his work ethic, and I believed in his music. I was like, man, I need to be a part of this.
I feel like people with positivity, hard work, just always come together. I went away to Penn State in 2006. So I kind of took a hiatus for my music career to focus on my higher education. So when I was in Penn State, I had my Fruity Loops, my Logic, all with me, you know, but I kind of put it to the side to focus on academics. I could definitely say my first 2 years, it kind of put a dampen on me. Like, I was really heavy into music, because right when I graduated high school is when I kind of got my foot in the door. So then my junior year, I had to say, like, listen, I got to finish the school out. And then that's when I kind of took it back to music. Like, I stopped doing my music for a while.
The game has a very short memory.
Definitely does.
You know what I mean? So you taking that step away from, you know, making music, even as a producer, you know what I mean? You weren't worried about, hey, if I try to get back on this, what if I don't get that love I got from the first time?
I didn't think I really got that love the first time. So I was still an understudy. I was still under, like, higher ups. So I was just like a sponge, just taking all information in. So I kind of knew, like, I'm gonna have my time. So I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I feel like I had to get my school first, like, you know, I was always instilled, like, I get your schoolwork done first, so boom, I had to do it.
It's a rare breed we have right here.
It is very rare, like, but I'm saying, like, in the summer times when I used to come back from school, I was always in the studio, locked up in the studios. I even had a Def Jam internship. So it was like, I always made sure to have my music stuff still in New York.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even with the midst of doing school and everything, how were you able to kind of forge the relationships you have now, while still keeping your foot out of the door of music, but still meeting music?
Yeah. I pride myself in relationships, so I always kept it humble, and people understand, like, look, do what you gotta do first. Music is gonna be here. Man, I kind of got in the game around 2005, 2006. I was 16.
Wow.
Legendary producers Sean C and LV, they're part of the Hitmen with Puff, Grind Music, so they kind of took me under their wing. Sean C's son actually heard my beats, because he was my homie. So he heard my beats, he called me up to the studio.
What's his name?
Sean.
Okay.
So Sean C heard my CD, he called me up one day like, yo, come to the studio. I was like, who's this? He was like, Sean C. So yeah, come to Daddy's house. I'm like, Daddy's house?
Wait, I got it, Pops.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then I'm like, yo, that was on Making a Band. Daddy's house Making a Band. Oh, Puff, you know?
Oh, okay.
So I got there, we built that relationship.
Hold up, 16, getting invited to Puff's studio. How was the trip? All right, wait, I got a better question. Did you officially go back in your closet and try to pick out a better outfit at that moment?
Nah, I wasn't worried about that. I think I took my laptop, like all these CDs, and just went there.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I would have never made it trying to pick out an outfit. I'm like, Puff gonna see me in something shiny, boy.
So yeah, I got there, played beats, I was loving it, and ever since then we built that relationship. Now I stayed with them. Any type of holiday breaks, summer breaks, I went back. Let me tell you a story about 2007, summer 07.
What was going on with Bad Boy in 2000?
Think about it. Think about Puff 2007, what album came out? American Gangster came out.
Oh,
so I was in the midst of, basically, I was in a session with them. It was in one room, Sean and L, we was in one room, they was making beats, picking out samples. Then Hov come in. I'm like, what? Hov just walked in.
Yeah, that moment that you gotta, like, oh, I'm alive.
Yeah, so he left, and then Puff walked in. I'm like, wait, what's going on? So then I just stayed in the room for like half an hour. I was like, actually making my beats, and a bass player was just in there playing a bass line on one of my beats. Then Sean and L's in the other room with Puff. Then like, yo, come in real quick. So I went in the room, Hov was just rapping, and then off top, just rapping. And Puff is there. It's me, Sean L, Puff, Hov, I think that's it.
And then at that time, you was like, damn, I gotta go back to school. This hip hop thing ain't working out.
But he never used it. Like, we scrapped that. He remembers everything. It's incredible the way he just mumbles it, and then he just goes in a booth and just raps. Like, I don't know, I was just there, like, writing, like,
yo, I done read, I mean, all jokes aside, I done read about 1 million articles.
It's incredible.
About how that happened. So you got to see it firsthand.
Yeah, it was incredible.
You literally got to see Moses part the seas and walk.
Man.
Or float.
Yeah, it was one of, like, probably top 5 highlights of my life.
Top 5?
Yeah.
What else is in there?
I'm top 3, yeah.
On several occasions, you had an opportunity to play music for Jim Jones.
Yeah.
This is Jim Jones, Dipset Jim Jones.
Dipset Jim Jones.
Another amazing moment in your life.
Yeah.
If this were me, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah.
I yell out some real...
Swooping! Spooky!
Vampire
Spooky!
life. I show him my vampire life tattoo with the hashtag. You get weirded out. I get thrown out of the studio.
Yeah.
Raheem's a clown. So you got the hash. You know that's not gonna be in forever, right? So you had 2 opportunities to play your music.
Yeah.
I mean, production for Jim Jones. What were the differences between both times?
The first time was funny. Like, I came in there ready, like, yo, I got these beats, man. I'm about to kill it. So I went in there, played them beats. He was sitting down on the couch, just like sitting down. I'm like, yo, hope he hears it. So I put my laptop out. I already had a playlist ready, like, boom, I'm gonna play the joints. I had a Jim Jones playlist on my iTunes, like, yo.
Yo, this is Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Smoking hot. Jim Jones.
Part 2.
Yeah, so I'm just playing them. Next, playing them, next. Play another joint. Like, yo, play that back, repeat, alright? So I was feeling myself, like, I thought he was digging it. Played about like 25, 30 beats. I mean, it was even at one point, I thought he went to sleep, you know what I'm saying?
And you were still playing beats?
But now he was up, but it was just like he was there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and if he see,
Was he might have been under the influence of some
I don't
stuff.
know. But if he heard something, he'll go back and like, yeah, play that back. But the end result was, I mean, he was feeling a couple, he just said like, get the contact, exchange, whatever. But that was it. And that was last year.
That's some humbling stuff after chilling with home.
Yeah. It was humbling. So I came back the second time. What was it, February? March? I don't know. It was this year. But I wasn't even like, I didn't have no players. So I'm like, yo, I got one joint. That's for him. Like, I already knew. Like, there was no saying nothing. Like, I made it for him. I even put the Vampire Life sample before the beat start. So I'm like, yo, I know it.
So that means it was hit.
Yeah, like,
that's
man.
it, 50-50.
So, man, he was about to leave. He put his jacket on, and then my homie was like, yo, homie, gotta hear this one beat. So I walked in. We was in the Vampire State building, you know what I mean? So, like, we walked in.
Everything's steamed out.
Yeah.
We was drinking blood.
Studio's crazy. Studio's crazy. All right, so I walked in, and he went and walked away for a second. All right, I played it, and he was like, whoa, run that back. And Jim came back. He was like, yo, send it to my phone. Like, yo, he said send it to his phone.
Wait, we have to get more dialogue out of the Jim Jones.
Nah, that was it. Like,
No, come on, that's the only one he got.
Nah, I played it, like, yo, send it to my phone. Like, he said, I sent it to his phone. Like, that was it. I just played that one beat, like, send it to his phone.
Spooky.
And that's what happened. And that's how Vamp Life became Vamp.
Die real 8, drop the top just to hear the hate. Then I grab the engine, let them hear the Porsche. Switch the lane, 6 years of course. Life's a bitch, trifling bitch, married to the game with a